It's my travel day. I'm leaving the Gold Coast. It feels like it's been forever. It actually has been 4 weeks, which is usually about the time that I'm ready to roll on. 4 magical weeks though. I had the week before Coolie Rocks to just chill from the last event I'd been to up on the Sunshine Coast. Then I had Coolie Rocks week. I had my week afterwards that I just was like chilling, and then I managed to stay an extra week as well. So today I am rolling up to Brisbane, which is pretty exciting. I'm going to try my hand at busking in Brisbane. I haven't done that before, so we'll see how we go. But I'm also going because my daughter is flying in from Canada, and I am really excited about that because I miss her heaps, so that's really exciting. And yeah, I'm gonna probably stay in Brisbane for a while and just, I don't know, try some busking around the area and see how it goes, but mainly to spend some time with her and a few friends that I've got up in Brisbane as well. I did live in Brisbane for a really long time, so it's got a real familiarity to it as far as I know the roads and I know how to get around, and I'm confident driving around there, which makes a huge difference because there's nothing more frazzling than being in a city that you don't know and driving around and getting all stressed out because you're dealing with traffic. And I just don't deal with traffic in my life normally. Like, I'm generally out on the back roads mainly, rarely dealing with traffic lights or roundabouts or anything like that. I do love an open road. Even here on the Gold Coast, I haven't driven at all. I've just been here. The truck has been here the whole time. If I've needed to go to Coolangatta, I just end up riding my bike in or walking in, and it's pleasant enough, and it's a nice walk. By the time I get the car started and then drive in there and deal with traffic lights and things like that, and then find a park and fluff around, I go, oh, you know what, I might as well just ride my bike. So much quicker and easier. So the only time the truck has been out since I've been here is once a week. I start it up, which can take a while if it's a little bit, it hasn't been started regularly. It can take about 5 minutes to get it going, and then I've just done a big sort of drive round loop from here to Coolangatta and back around, just to keep everything moving. And I did that yesterday afternoon at sunset, and as I drove along that waterfront path there with the sunset, and it was all pink and blue and just so pretty. And even now, like, I've been up with the sunrise, and it's just watching the sun come up and the colors, and I'm thinking, oh, it's it, this is it, it's time to go. And did I appreciate it enough? I think I did. I think I really did appreciate it enough. And I also don't feel sad or bad because this place is always going to be here for me. And that's the wonderful thing about having a caravan, is that when you find a spot that really makes you feel happy, you can come back whenever you want. You're not stuck in any one location for any amount of time. So I will definitely be making another trip here at some point in time, whether it's 3 months, 6 months, a year from now, I don't know. But whenever I know I need a total bliss out holiday time and can justify it expense wise, I will definitely come back here, because it is definitely proving to be one of my frequent flyer places now, and they know me here well, and that really helps too, because places where I build a sort of rapport with the managers and the staff always makes me feel like you're coming home every time you come back. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone here. The staff and the managers are always just so lovely. And Pixie got an extra wash yesterday. I went and washed her in the hydro bath again, and she was really good about it this time. She didn't have that look of terror in her eyes. She's getting used to it, I think. So she's all soft and smelling great, and I did all my laundry and everything's all ready to go. So yeah, I've got to be out of here by 10 o'clock, and just got to, I packed everything yesterday onto the back of the truck, and everything's organised in here. The Bluetti is charged up, so it'll run my fridge on the way up, and all that's left is the regular wind the hoses up and the legs, hitch her up, and we're rolling out of here. I do feel a little bit kind of sad, but I'm also really excited for what's next. As always, it's just, that's life when you're living on the road, so yeah, I can't fault this whole experience. There's just been no moment in time where I felt stressed or worried or anxious or overwhelmed or anything. It's been, to have 4 whole weeks of none of that in my brain is quite an amazing experience, and it feels so good. It feels so good to wake up in the morning and just feel good. It feels so good to wake up in the morning and be excited about the day and not stressed, like where I've got to go, how long is it going to take me, how much petrol do I need, where am I going to stay, how much is it going to cost, can I afford it. Just eliminating that from my brain has been an absolute godsend. It really does help and leave a lot more megs of RAM in my brain for what things can I do to make me feel good today. Shall we go to the beach? Should we lay in the sun? Should we go to the pool? Should we go for a big long walk along the beach? Should we ride the bike? Should we play some saxophone? Should we go busking? It's things that are just things that all make me feel happy. Being happy is so important, and even though I love life on the road, there's a lot of stress involved in it as well. There's a lot of stress, and the biggest stress admittedly comes from trying to live on the road on an extremely limited budget. That's the hard part. It's the fear of calculating, can I afford everything all the time, and what if something goes wrong, and do I have anything in reserve to cater to that possibility. And whenever I venture out without at least $1,000 sitting in my savings account or something like that, so that if something goes wrong I can fix it, it's very, very anxiety provoking for me. And I've done that a lot. Like, there's a lot of times where I've just jumped on the road and done a huge trip and not had backup, and know that I'm just literally going out there on a wing and a prayer, and yeah, so relief from that has been good. I do have nothing left in the kitty at the moment, and I'm going to have to replenish that over time. There are a couple of things I do want to still do. I do need to fix this cracked window. I was on the phone to Brendan at Retro Caravans because I've called multiple glass places, and they all say they don't deal with caravans, but I think they're thinking because modern caravans have perspex shaped curved windows. It's just a piece of glass. Like, it's no different from a house window, but I can't find anyone to do it. And Brendan at Retro Caravans was saying, yeah, it's a challenge. He has the same problem, like trying to get a glazier to just come and replace a 6mm piece of glass in a window is impossible. But that is something I need to do. It's not a huge job. It's probably a couple $100, but that's definitely something I want to do while I'm up in Brisbane. And obviously, at some point I'll get the truck serviced again. But at the moment, everything's working. There's no big, huge expenses on my horizon, assuming nothing goes wrong with anything. So that's really makes me feel good. And that's a huge load off my mind. And it's a short trip to Brisbane. So I'm pretty confident that we'll get there fine. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little update and just wrap things up here with this experience being just exactly everything I needed, and very life affirming, and I don't know, spirit enhancing. I don't know the words to say to describe the feeling I'm having. It's just yeah, I might get emotional about it, but it's been magic in every single way, and I really needed that because it hasn't exactly been an easy 5 years. 5 years, we've been 5 years in this caravan now. We celebrated 5 years, what was it, last weekend? Maybe it was the weekend before. I'm losing track. The 16th of June was my 5-year caravan anniversary. 5 years since the day I picked this little old ugly duckling up and drove to Adelaide. I picked her up in South Australia, in the back of Adelaide somewhere, and we drove to Adelaide, and I camped on the beach there, and I slept in it for the very first time. It was 16th of June 2019. So 5 years, me and Priscilla have been a team, and oh gosh, look, sometimes I flick back to old videos of mine on here, and I just look at how far we've come, and the trials and tribulations, and the amazing experiences, and the incredible challenges that have created this, and the transformation as well. Her and me, we've both changed. We've both, I think, improved the way we look and the way we feel and the way we drive through life. So it feels like my caravan and me are well and truly part of each other now, and I absolutely love this little house. I love this little house so much. It makes my heart so happy to know that I finally have done everything to it that I needed to make me feel super confident that it can carry me for the rest of my life if it has to. So that's pretty special. So yeah, anyway, I've got to keep going. I've got to keep going through my little morning routine here and get ready to hit the road, but I felt the need to capture this particular moment because it's pretty special. Goodbye to the best camping spot ever. So nice, love it here. But now we've got to go. Let's see if the girls will open the gate for me. That would be nice. See if we can get out of here without having to lean across and do the boom gate thing. Hopefully they let me out. All flowing well back here. Beep beep. Open the gate for me, please. Yay, thank you. Oh, that's so nice. I love it here. Bye, Kira Beach. Until next time. It's been awesome. All right, let's hit the road again. Woo woo. This is going to be my new parking spot for a while. This is the backyard of my daughter's house in Brisbane, and it's kind of cute. It fits just, and I've got this beautiful backyard, and it's all working pretty well, I think. Pretty happy with it. I just had a really good chat to Graham, the busker there, about what's this dealio with busking, because I had looked it up, and on YouTube there'd been a couple of videos of people busking here in Stones Corner and said it was a good spot. So yeah, he said he plays for 6 hours and nobody gets pissed off. Like, how good is that? So I'm excited. Anyway, we swapped numbers, we're going to keep in touch. He's like, oh, you should come for a jam, blah, blah, blah. So nice to catch up with other musos. Anyway, I was loving his song, and that song that I recorded just then, he actually wrote it himself, and I thought, oh, it was all about an angel being by my side, and I've got Pixie with me here, so that's kind of special. But yeah, I'm excited to try it out down here. He said if there's somebody else here, he just goes somewhere else. So yeah, I guess I'll wing it and see how I go. Nice tropical garden out the door there. I'm doing a big clean up. I'm washing all the upholstery off the couches, just washing like everything that I didn't get a chance to wash when I was down the Gold Coast, cleaning out, defrosting the fridge, just doing a big mega clean out. And yeah, I'm really happy with the little spot. And the great thing about this is it's walking distance to Stones Corner for busking. I didn't even show you, I actually dyed my hair red. I'm not entirely sure if I like it. It's a little bit, the bleached bits, which I'm growing out, I was just getting really tired because I've been swimming in the beach so much and in the sun. All the pink had just washed right out of it and it's just gone completely blonde. And I thought it might sort of tie in better with my actual hair color if I just put a red all the way through it. But it's very, very bright and it doesn't really go with any of my pink clothes. So anyway, it's okay. I'm getting used to it. At first I was like, oh my God, what have I done? It's a temporary, it's like a washout one, so I haven't done anything too drastic that can't be changed. And honestly, I think I'll probably just go back to going to the pink now that I'm away from the beach. It might actually hold a bit better. But yeah, what do you think? Red hair.